1923 Season 2 finale may have just teased another spin-off featuring a different John Dutton. 1923 Season 2 Episode 7, A Dream and a Memory, was released on April 6, 2025, at midnight ET on Paramount+. The series finale answered several cliffhanging moments from the penultimate episode. The Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren starter series premiered on December 18, 2022, and serves as a prequel to Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone series. 1923 is based on the life of the Duttons on their ancestral property at the Yellowstone Ranch in Montana. From power-hungry encroachers to harsh weather conditions, the Duttons managed to protect their ranch, but not without a life or two. In 2022, Taylor Sheridan told Deadline that 1923 Season 2 would be the finale season for this Yellowstone prequel. Thus, the finale ends in a manner that provides all answers to the viewers, especially the fate of the Yellowstone Ranch and the pivotal characters. However, with Alex and Spencer's son John Dutton II, might be named after John Dutton, Spencer's unnamed son with a widow after Alex's death, and the unborn child of Elizabeth and late Jack Dutton, the new generation of the Duttons seems ready for a fresh spin-off. Sheridan, who is well known for spin-offs and sequels, might continue the Yellowstone legacy. Just like the penultimate episode, which saw the death of Father Renault, Marshall Kent, Pete, Tiana's father, Jack Dutton, the kind British couple Hilary and Paul, the series finale saw some gruesome revenge-loaded deaths too. The epic 2-hour finale of 1923 Season 2 saw the final fate of the Yellowstone Ranch. The ancestral ranch survived along with the patriarch Jacob Dutton and his wife Cara Dutton, who fiercely fought for the ranch. However, there were some gruesome deaths too. Banner Creighton took a bullet for Jacob Dutton. Unbelievable, right? Thus giving an emotional redemption moment while his wife and son left Montana for Portland. On the other hand, Alex, stuck in the British couple's car in the freezing wilderness, couldn't survive the frostbite. She died at the Bozeman Hospital as she chose to give birth to her and Spencer's son, John Dutton II. Even though the Duttons were fewer in number and Whitfield had prepared for a widespread attack on the Duttons, he was killed by Spencer at the end, who wanted to seek revenge for Alex's death. How does the 1923 season finale set up for a spin-off featuring John Dutton II? 1923 Season 2 finale involved several deaths, but it also insinuated a ray of hope for the future of the Yellowstone Ranch. Alex gave birth to John Dutton II before she died in Spencer's arms due to the frostbite. She was buried beside Jack Dutton's grave in the Dutton Ranch. Meanwhile, Cara took the responsibility of raising John Dutton II. Therefore, it finally confirms the identity of John Dutton III's, Kevin Costner, father, as shown in Yellowstone. The voiceover of Elsa Dutton at the end of the series finale states that Spencer died at the age of 85 years in 1969, but he did father another unnamed son with a widow besides John Dutton II. Not much is known about the identity of Spencer's second son, but Spencer did not marry his second son's mother, and the son might not even have taken the Duttons' title. On the other hand, Elizabeth, who is heartbroken after her husband's death, chooses to leave Montana for Boston. She promises to Cara to keep in touch with the Duttons. Elizabeth might raise Jack and her child, a Dutton, miles away from the Yellowstone Ranch. Even though a third season has not been announced, 1944 may serve as a perfect sequel for the series and a prequel to Yellowstone. With John Dutton II all grown up, he might join the forces during World War II. However, just like his father, he will also serve as the protector of the Yellowstone Ranch and might return from the war. On the other hand, Spencer's unnamed son might also return to the Yellowstone Ranch for his rightful claim. This might have led to a fierce battle of power between Spencer's son, John Dutton II, and his half-brother. Given Taylor Sheridan's habit of connecting the Yellowstone legacy, John Dutton II's half-brother might be tied to another spin-off called the Madison, based on the McIntosh family. Even though not much is known about the spin-off, this theory seems to provide a legitimate source for Spencer's second son.